In the last episode, we have found coal. Right over here. So, send in the geologists, and let's play Settlers 2. And since I suspect we have to actually link those up to the... yeah, there we go, we have to link those to the streets. To get a geologist to grace us with his presence and his work. How many do we have? We have one more to spare. I'll just reset my countdown. There we go. So let's tear down this flag and let's call in the geologist. Because we bloody well need them resources. Here. Oh, we found iron. Nice. So, those mountains are going to be very, very heavy in resources, which is nice to see. At least with the starting resources. There's some more coal. Not very much, so not too thrilled about that. But I do wish the amount of resources in a mine was a bit more generous. Alright, we found water. I mean, in Banished you also had a limited amount of resources, but it was pretty generous, to be honest. I mean, you'd have to use that place a long time to actually run out of resources. Alright, got a mine. I want this built. Also, if I tear down this flag, will it destroy everything, or will that only tear down the flag and leave the road intact? I don't dare to try. Actually, I do try. I will dare to try. We can just build a bit of a road over here. Flag, then build a road over there. Flag. We can destroy this flag, and it destroys everything. Okay, more iron. I am happy about that. Oh, I am very happy about that. We'll mark those for later. Iron mine. Iron mine. More geologists, please. Ooh, there's some more coal mines there. I love the synchronity we got there for a moment. Okay. Need a barrack here as well. Get that going. Oh, we're looking resource-wise. We still have plenty of stuff to do to go around. And I apologize, I don't know how many resources we actually need for most of those buildings. Look at that, we found granite. Granite. We found the rocks. Yeah, again, granite is like the worst thing to have to go through. In fact, if you actually have to drill or mine, you won't go through granite at all. If you find granite, you say, okay, you know what, screw it, we're done here. You won't get any deeper than this. Just so you know. I mean, most people I know would say, you know what, screw this, no. I ain't drilling that shit. Okay, let's not pay this. Look at that, more mountain. On the mountain. Barracks, please. There we go. We could totally build a farm here, but I don't want to. I mean, this could be a fine place for a pig farm or something. Here's a good place for another woodcutter, though. There we go. There's another temporary one. We'll also want a fishing hut here. This looks like a prime spot for a fishery, with all the sea around it. Okay, those are producing at whatever they can. This hut is also producing quite nicely, so we should be having plenty of food very soon. We should also be drowning in logs very soon, because we have too many of those. We have 4 or 5 woodcutters now, which are all producing. Well, we have 4 right now, but a 5th one in the making. So yeah, we're going to have loads of those. More coal mines. All the coal. I'm also not sure if it's a good idea to build all those in the end, because I don't know how much of those if a coal mine will only mine what's directly under it, or if it will also impact those surrounding parts. I mean, both ways would make sense to some degree. I'd probably not want to build a coal mine right next to the one that's been exhausted. I guess I'll have to try sending a geologist in there next time again. Okay, let's build a flag and call in geologists. And I just realized we're not moving that far east. We're moving a lot of north, but not much east. So let's fix that quickly. And since apparently there has been a tribe reported to the east, we want to go with guardhouses here, just so we have something a bit more sturdy. So get this. Also, does this count as mountains? I don't think it will. Unselect flags. We have not saved for 30 minutes indeed. I should probably do that. I should probably totally do that. Don't mind going. And I will, because this is the last episode I'm going to record in this setting, in this session. It is a fun game, but I really need to do shit. I really need to get back to my thesis. Let's get some flags going. Right over here. And to geologize them. Look at that, more iron. I'm liking the sound of that. And even more stone. Nice. Could you get a bit quicker? Like, seriously? Actually, I think it might be a good idea to get a second sawmill over here. I want to keep them close to the headquarters, because why the hell not? Oh, also because I think the logs from the headquarters will be used up. I'm hoping that. There's literally no point in keeping those around. Also, which building just got occupied? Shouldn't have to leave. Probably this one. Don't pay it. The first coins are spent, so I can't do anything really. Let's see if this actually has resources as well. Some gold would be nice. We have lots of iron now. Lots and lots of iron. We have found gold. Nice. Very, very nice indeed. If I tear down this flag, I can build a gold mine here. So we'll call the geologist in. And this place is going to be the minting area. Aren't we all looking forward to that? I should probably be more conservative with my hammers, because I think we are burning through those at quite a ridiculous pace. Actually, I forgot I could also send in scouts, so let's do that. Let's at least scout ahead of a small bit. We won't be able to see that much, but we'll be able to scout ahead a bit. How many construction trees do we still have left? We still have 1 more plane and 5 builders, so we can build a lot more now. So I guess we shall. How much coal do we have? 24. That's a lot. So I guess this time I'm going to do it a bit different. What I want to do this time is I'll probably have this place dedicated to metalworks, and this to be the blacksmithing. So we'll have a blacksmith over here. Build a medium-sized. I can't. Let's get a woodcutter then. Yeah, look here. I don't care. I also try to go down here a bit, but I don't want to. I really don't want to. Okay, yeah, we're getting there. We are totally getting there. Did we start any of those mines? Yes, we did. We have 2 coal mines, which I'm actually happy with running already, because, let's face it, we need a lot of coal. It's one of those most vital resources, even though I don't think we appreciate the coal enough. And again, I'm actually happy with, just speaking politically here, that coal is at least somewhat in the process of being replaced as a source of energy. Even though it's not actually properly replaced, in my opinion. We're still relying on it quite a lot. It's still a very, very good source of power, energy. But it's the same. It's pretty much the same, but you get where I'm going, right? We still have a lot of coal power plants, and especially in East Germany, you have a lot of lignite mining still. And you also have the environmental impacts of lignite mining. I actually wrote a thesis on that. My thesis was about the impact of lignite mining, or rather on the impact of those coal spills, because those have a lot of negative impacts. Essentially, they leak sulfuric acid, and that never goes around the groundwater. And they also leak 2 valent irons, so iron 2 ions, which can then be oxidized to iron 3, which will be it will form the most amazing rust you'll ever have seen in a surface water body. And it is not good for the surface water body. Let's just say that it doesn't work out for the surface water body. So that is essentially choked to death by those by the rust. So there's that. And yeah, that was my thesis. Well, the thesis was about how to not have that happen. How to get rid of those effects, which is not that easy, and also not completely researched yet. So I had a fun time with that. Okay, let's get another woodcut right in here, in the middle of this bloody forest there. And I see a swamp, and I don't like the looks of that. I do not want to build in a swamp. I think I can soon remove this woodcutter here. I hope he will actually get to those trees as well, but I don't think he will. But you know. Well, he's over there right now. Glad he does not care about borders. I'm not sure if you can actually have your woodcutter cross the border into enemy territory and then chop trees down there. Or if you could do something ridiculous like actually having your farmers share the space with the other farmers. Like share the fields. I don't know if that works, or if that would be desirable. I mean, I probably wouldn't want to have that. Well, I wouldn't want them to farm from my fields, because of my fields. They used to make to feed their soldiers, which are going to attack me, but you get where I'm going. Nice to see. I know I'm not going to try it out now. I mean, we can't try it out right now anyway, because we don't have the enemy right next to the place, but we can keep it in mind. Also, just an idea I want to throw out there. Would you guys be interested in seeing me actually stream? Now that I have a better connection, and not sure if I mentioned that already, but I'm very, very pleased with this internet connection. Once the ISP got it set up, it was fabulous. I actually got uploads done within like 2 minutes, which is a ridiculous increase or improvement. Just for comparison, before that, on my old connection, I had... Well, it took me like up to, I don't know, 4 hours to upload video. Like 50, or actually the 4 hours one was a bit longer. Yeah, it took me ages to upload. Like if I wanted to upload 5 videos, I could plan all night. And right now I was quite shocked when I saw that, because it was like, okay, yeah, 30 seconds and done. I didn't even get to do all the settings. I didn't even get to edit all my settings in before it was uploaded. And I just copy and paste the description, because I write those beforehand. And I upload them, so I just copy them in with the links to the GOG and the Steam store, if it's available on Steam store. I didn't actually check for the Settlers 2 because GOG gives you the DOS box with it. And I don't think it gets better than that, so there is quite literally no reason to buy this game on Steam, in my opinion. Also, this is quite a bit away. Shut up, phone! So I'm pretty hopeful that this will be eventually occupied. Also, look at this pile of wood. I think the second salmon was definitely a good idea. We might even be able to pull up a third one, even though I don't see too much reason to get this going right now. Can I get a mint over here? Let's try this. So let's get this... Can we link this up to... No, we can't. Okay. In that case, let's do this first. Then we'll just link those two. Now we'll link that, so we'll have one gold mine and one coal mine, which will feed one mint. Mint, 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 mint. There we go. The mint. And since we have so much space here, I want to build not a quarry, I want a fishery. Why the hell not? Then disable that again. So yeah, a question I want to throw out. Would you guys be interested in me actually live streaming stuff? I could either set up a Twitch account, although I actually had set up one and I think it never got used because of the connection. Or I could just do a YouTube stream, so yeah, if you're interested, let me know. I will certainly be interested in hearing your opinion on that. I also think we might want to get another thing here. And we certainly want to get some pack donkeys going. And yeah, this place is getting deforested, which is nice to see. I definitely want that to happen. Okay, let's start with quarrying this. Would it be better to start here or there? I think this would be better. So let's build the quarry over there. Would it be worth building? Yeah. I mean, we'll tear this down anyway, so that street doesn't matter. Although I keep saying that, I believe I actually end up building something next to it and attaching something to it anyway. So I should probably cut back on that. We have a reasonably big space here, so we can actually build an iron smelter. Let's connect to that. Let's connect it to this. I mean, this is woodcutter. I was about to say woodpecker, woodcutter. It's going to be cut down anyway. So yeah, would you be interested in live streaming or in me live streaming stuff, and would you watch that? Of course, as is nature of live streams, those would be longer, so I would have to keep talking for a while. And yeah, would you just watch that? Would you think that would be a fun thing to do? If so, which games would you like me to do on that? And yeah, just throw out a comment and I will read those, I will reply to those. I mean, I always do. And I think it's a good time to cut this episode, so until next time, bye.